Hello everyone. Hope everyone had a great trading day today. It is Tuesday, June the 18th. We had a crazy good day today. I did approximately a 1400, let's say $1,300 profit today. It was very easy. Just got in and let the strategy do the work, really. So first trade of the day. First, what I'll do is I'll go over my strategy. So the strategy is the Anchored LRC. What makes this special? Nobody knows, other than it is anchored at two specific locations, but it's absolutely amazing. It gives you excellent entries, times to scale out, depending on the stock and the movement. It's just absolutely amazing. I use this strategy in conjunction with the 20 EMA, the 100, or I'm sorry, the 200 EMA, and then I also draw in my support resistance levels. And recently, I have also been using a 1 hour or 4 hour, what I'm calling my long-term linear regression channel. So what I'll do is I'll come and draw this one in on the on a longer time frame, further out. Trying to get rid of this, and it gives me, here it is. It gives me an awesome idea. Like for instance, if this is going up in an uptrend, the way I've drawn this from way back, this is several weeks back. If you notice, price comes down, hits the this is a 1 deviation. That's a 1.5 deviation. That's a 2 deviation. You can go into your tools and set that up yourself. So it comes down. You will notice it wicks. It has a really big move off of it, right to the mean or the mid. Comes back down, wicks off of it again, right to the mid. Comes back down, wicks up again, gets back up here, pushes to the other side of the 1 deviation, rejects, comes down pretty hard. So that's a pretty good move down when you're in an uptrend. So this was a pretty significant move down. Typically you'll have more of a consolidation sideways on your move back to the 1 deviation. But as soon as you hit this and it got above, boom, came back down the next day, jumped all the way up, rode the mid, pushed back off the mid to the 1, went above the 1, up to the 1.5, and today pushed up and then came all the way back down below the half, trying to get back to the mid. So or to the 1. So what I'm thinking tomorrow, what I will be looking for on TSM is a move to this 178.70 level, which I've already marked. A move back down to this, some maybe pre-market. I'll keep an eye on this. If it pushes back up above, again above this 1 deviation and holds above, along with my intraday LRC, which is this channel here. That's the Anchored LRC. If that happens, I'm going long again tomorrow for a push above this high, because it looks like we're stair stepping, and each time it has used some, of course, my supports that I drew in, and there's a lot right here, but that's because I had to do it on a 15-minute time frame. I will go and clear these out tonight and just reset them. But going back to the 2-minute, let's take a look at what happened today. So on the 2-minute chart, I know that I had pushed up off of the 1.5 level, long LRC is what I will call it. That's the one that's several weeks out. First candle comes down, wicks up off the 200, off the LRC through the 20. I want to trade when I'm on the other side of the above the 20 and the 200. I do not like trading into the 200. You can do it, but you have to be really extended like this move. You want to see a big gap between the 20 and the 200 on the 2-minute time frame. Very important. Very important for me. Other people are using this on the 5 and the 1 and even the 15. But I like to see the confirmation of a close above a candle. This one, I did not wait totally for the confirmation. I got in 6 contracts here. I waited for the pullback. On this pullback, I told the group in our Discord channel that I'm going to get in if this pulls back but doesn't get below the 20. I added back in another 6. I had 12. It started going up, came back again. I added 4 more, and 4 more, and I had 16. So I rode this up to here, and I can't remember how far. I scaled out most all. I think I took 10 on this big push here. So I took 10 out. That left me with 6. I scaled out like 4 more. I had 2. I held 2 all the way up to, I believe I got it. I got out. Oh, actually, I got out right here. I got out of my last one. Actually, I scaled out 1 more because it went up a pretty good bit. And that was this trade right here for $859. So I got out for the last one right here for $859. I was going to hold this as long as it didn't get above the or get below the 20 EMA, but since it was seemed to be pulling back pretty far, I decided to lock in the last amount of profit and take my profit and move on. It worked out great. Other trades set up during the day, not as many on TSM, but you could have actually taken this trade right here. It broke through the 20, the 200. You have to be careful of the 180, 50. Broke through the came down, broke through to 2200, closed below the LRC. You could have taken this trade, scaled out as you go, scale out here, scale out there, and when you wick back up off this LRC line, you could hold this until you get, I would have probably held it until I got another red candle above this LRC, and then you just get out. You just have to kind of play it by ear, use your own judgment as you go. My next trade, which is almost in unison. I mean, this one I let run while I was in the ARM trade. The ARM trade was a great trade. I ended up with 243 profit on it. I should have got out right here for a $400 profit. But I took ARM as it crossed here, the 164. As soon as I got this cross, I bought on this candle. I only bought 2. It came back down. I added 1 off this little push. I called that out in the Discord server. I added 1. I think I sold 2 around like right here. I can't remember where I sold these actually, to be honest with you. But anyway, I sold them. I scaled out and I held 1 all the way up to here, and I was up over $400 right in here. And I decided to hold it to see if I would get a push back up off of this level. Well, it came down, and then I think I ended up getting out like right here. I held it. I held it. It didn't close twice. It went up. It closed here, and then it started to go down, and I got out on this candle. So it ended up taking me to 243, which is fine. Good trade, good day. And then I did trade some SPY, and I know I've been asked several times lately, like, how do I know when to get in? How do I know which stock? Honestly, I'm just watching. I'm watching the grid, and I'm choosing the stock. There's a few guys that are doing exceptional. They're calling out trades that they see that are just really great, easy trades. I mean, it really is easy to me. So I got into a couple SPX trades. Ended up getting $170 total. So nothing special, but as an extra $170. This would have been a great trade to take here. You come down the 54.75 level. I'm sorry, the 547.50 level. You wick up off of that, take that trade. go up. If it doesn't come back through the 20, you hold it, hold it, hold it. You get out right here. Or honestly, I would have already been out because it reached my major level. So I do trade from major level to major level, and I will take full profit. That way I don't get caught up in this happening. And you can see that's the exact reason why I take all profit. One other thing that I do, just to give you some clarity, or others some clarity, that if you're trying to figure out the best way to trade not only the LRC but also with support and resistance levels, what you want to do, when, in my opinion, if you have your levels marked off, and by the way, I provide the levels every morning in my Discord, in my technical analysis channel. And so what I do with these levels is I actually use them, of course, as entries. I use them as reasons to not enter a trade, because, for instance, if I'm getting in here, I wouldn't have entered this one. Although this would have been a great trade, I still would not have entered. It's just not worth it to me until I got over this. And this is a perfect example of what you want to look for of a major level breach. So you want to move up, you want to get a pullback, a wake up, and then this candle here is your end. So you really want a break and retest. You want it to come up, move some, and then up, and then you get in right there. If it fails, then you just get out. But you can take this right up, get out on this candle, and you're done. It's an easy trade. That's what I was going to say here. Either you could take all your profit as you're moving up, so you're out. You have all your profit. It's in the bank, right? You don't have to worry about that profit. Don't worry about runner, or about missing a move. If this gets over and it just continues right on up, oh well, you missed it, doesn't matter. You profited, you move on. But you don't hold it in the hopes that you're going to get that move, because then you get this and you lose a lot of your profit. So what you do want to do, or what I do when I do this, when I trade, I am not a financial advisor. This is entertainment purposes only. Do not follow me. I'm just giving you my ideas and the way I trade. So the way I trade is, if you come up here, you want to have a candle. I want to have a candle that goes up, maybe another candle, and then I'll look for some weakness and a pullback to this level. It may even come back below it, but then you want some confirmation that you get maybe a green candle push up, and then your next green candle, and then I'm in. And then guess what? If it fails, I get out. But if it continues, you get that whole next run. You've already profited this run, right? You took all profit right there, so you have nothing to worry about. You just wait, pull up another option, hop in here, and go with it. If it sets up, that's how you do it, and it's very simple. Don't really stress over missing a run, or a big move. That'll cause you to lose a lot of money. So I used to do that all the time. I would stress. I would FOMO in. I want to get this move. Now I don't care, because this strategy, the LRC strategy, gives me so many options throughout the day. I'll show you the grid. If this is your first time seeing this, if not, I also offer the grid in my my whole setup is in my Discord for you guys to use. So when the morning's starting, I will watch the grid and see how it's setting up, and I'll look for stocks that are kind of consolidating or pushing around my maybe moving away from a large level, or a key support resistance level. And I do like to see the 200 and the 20 coming close together. You usually get really good moves off of that. Is that necessary? No, but I find that I get my best moves when I have a tight 20 and 200. I have got some amazing moves when they were farther apart, and it still worked out. So that's pretty much that. I have two grids, 12 charts each. These are the ones I typically trade mainly, and on my grid 2 I have others that I trade that are these change. I change them all the time. Matter of fact, most of these were changed today. Not most of them. This one, that one. I didn't have Netflix up today. I didn't have Kava up. I had other stocks that I had put in here. So I use this as I kind of keep some base stocks that I watch, like MU, which I'll show you MU in a minute. One of our traders in the group, he did great with this trade today. I think he got 30%, I believe, on this trade. Let me pull up MU and I'll show you that trade, and I will be done, and I will see you guys on the next video. But I will show you what he took. He took almost the same thing I took with TSM. You had market open, comes down below the 20, blasts up through 2 LRCs, closes. I'm pretty sure he may be able to correct me if I'm wrong if he sees this video. He took this candle right there instantly. That's how you trade it. You get in. If it goes against you, this is your stop out if you get a close below this or the 20. And then you just stay in this bad boy until you breach the 20 again, which would have been right here, or if you have a level. This could be a level up here. I did not have my MU marked, so I did not provide, I don't think I provide technical analysis for MU. So this looks like it could have been like 157 level. I don't know. So you could have got even more profit if this was a major level up here and you just took all profit. Or if you see this, another thing that I do, if I see consolidation at the top like this, I'll draw a box around the consolidation, and then I'll either stay in if the consolidation continues above the box, and as soon as it breaks my consolidation, I get out. So that's another technique I use just to really try to profit as much as I can, and without taking the losses for these big big reversals in the market that you get sometimes. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Shoot me a message in the comment section. Please hit that like button, subscribe, come in and join us on our Discord, and we have a pretty decent community now. We had quite a few people there today, and we trade live. I call out my trades. I call out what I'm getting in. I call out when I'm getting out. And others are helping as well. They're putting in trades that they see setting up, so it's really awesome. It's a great community that we have going. Anyway, we'd love to have you, and I will see you tomorrow in tomorrow's video. You guys have a good evening, and I hope you are green today.